Kia ora, I'm Sherry Kinnear and these are the latest New Zealand Herald headlines. The Police Association has described a vicious attack on a female police officer in Manurewa as atrocious and unacceptable. A female officer was knocked unconscious by a man who has since been arrested after fleeing police. The attack was caught on video by a shocked bystander. Police Association President Chris Cahill says being assaulted is not just part of the job and that the courts need to send a clear message to that effect. The lifting of the price caps on Kiwibuild homes brings them back into the target range for developers. The government's announced it's lifting the caps on 1, 2 and 3 bedroom homes to reflect the current market and encourage the delivery of more homes for purchase. New Zealand Mortgages and Securities James Callow says the price caps had fallen well behind the times. He says they financed 120 Kiwibuild houses in the first year it was announced, but since then they've done very few.
Because the price caps just weren't affordable, although were below cost for development, but now they've increased the caps, I'm sure we'll be back into a boots and all.
The government has also made changes to the income thresholds for buyers. Meanwhile, thieves are getting their hands dirty on building sites. With the cost of building materials skyrocketing, the number of jib and timber thefts have jumped over the last year. Some suspect under-pressure subcontractors could also be stealing from rivals to finish jobs. The problem is so rampant in Canterbury, some builders have resorted to sleeping on site. Cold water is being poured on a cash injection for councils. The government set aside $44 million to help councils with the cost of setting up the Three Waters reforms. Whangarei Mayor Cheryl Mai says it won't cover the full price tag for the new system.
It's never enough. And what happens with all of the investment that we've already made retrospectively, I don't think we can claim for that.
It comes as Jacinda Ardern will address the local government New Zealand annual conference in Palmerston North today. 2 South Island villages remain cut off after severe weather. Rain has caused a big liquid slip on the Aoraki Mount Cook Road, trapping around 30 people in Glentana and around 100 at the Hermitage Hotel in Mount Cook Village. Waka Kotahi says they'll do their best to get a single lane re-established today. State Highway 8 from Terrace to Twizel and State Highway 6 from Lake Hawea to Haast also remained closed overnight. But it's a very different problem on the other side of the world. London's mayor is warning residents not to have a swim or a barbie with the city in the grip of a major heat wave. Fire crews are dealing with a large number of fires in and around the city, including a major blaze in Wellington that's burned through fields and homes. Ambulance services are also treating many with cases of heat exposure, and wildfires are continuing to threaten parts of Spain and southwest France while temperatures soar across Europe. And those are the latest New Zealand Herald headlines. For more and to stay up to date, head to nzherald.co.nz. Kia pai te rā. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. To stay up to date with all the latest news from the New Zealand Herald, click the subscribe button below or check out one of the videos here and head over to nzherald.co.nz for more details on these stories and more.